Okay, we're back Math 90, and this is 2.6c. So these are the last of the word problems for 2.6. You've got A, you've got parts A, B, and C, all similar to these problems that I've done that are on the Hawks homework. So let's look at number 10. In a school election, Anita received 7 times as many votes as Debbie. There were a total of 48 votes cast, and I'm going to underline what I'm looking for. How many votes did Debbie receive? So it says X is equal to, they're giving that to you, X is equal to the number of votes Debbie received. So they're giving that to you, right off the top. So what do we know about Debbie? Her votes are X. We don't know how much or how many, but we need to find out. What do we know about Anita? Let's see. Anita receives 7 times as many votes as Debbie. So if X is Debbie's votes, the number of Debbie's votes, and Anita got 7 or received 7 times as many votes as Debbie, how can I write 7 times as many votes as Debbie if X is Debbie's votes? If you said 7X, you're right. And we know there were a total of 48 votes cast. So I'm going to write Anita is 7X. Anita's votes plus Debbie's votes are X. And the total is 48. So this is Anita's votes because she got 7 times as many as Debbie. This is Debbie. She's X amount of votes. But we know there was a total of 48. So that's got to equal out to 48 because there was a total of 48 votes cast. So can we solve this equation? What's 7X plus X? Well, 7X and 1X is 8X. So we just combine like terms. We don't have anything else we can do on that left-hand side. So we're going to divide both sides by 8. And X equals how much? Well, these 8's cancel. What's 48 divided by 8? 6. What does that 6 mean? If you said the number of votes for Debbie, you're right. Because X is equal to the number of votes Debbie got. So she got 6 votes. How many votes did Anita get? Well, we take that 6. We know X is 6. And Anita got 7 times that. So we're going to take 7 times 6. And what is 7 times 6? 42. What does that 42 mean? That's the number of votes for Anita. And if we add the votes for Anita and the votes for Debbie, which would be 42 and 6, we will get 48, which is what we want. So we know it checks. So our final answer is X equals 6 because they don't really care about Anita. They just want to know how many votes did Debbie get. And she got 6. She didn't get too many. I'm going to let you do 11 alone. I'm going to go over 12. and then I will pause and let you do a check on 11. So let's look at 12. After a 14% discount, the sale price of a camera was $18.06. What was the price of the camera? So this is what we're looking for, and I said that's usually the last sentence, right? Usually in these. So we're going to let x, and that does say that in A, x is going to equal to the price of the camera. Okay? So, what do we know about the camera? What other information do we know? Let's go back to the first sentence. So we just know that x is equal to the price of the camera. So let's see. After a 14% discount, okay. So we take the price of the camera, which is x. Okay, I'm starting to write the equation. When we have a discount, do we take that away from the item we're buying, or do we add that on? We've got a 14% discount. So with the discount, we want to subtract that. We want to take that away. So, and to determine the discount, we need to see how much 14% of the price of the camera is. So stay with me. We're going to take away the 14%, which is 0.14, times the price of the camera, and when we do that, we get $18.06. Okay, let me go back over that. So this is the price of the camera minus the discount. And I need the X, or the price of the camera, with the discount, because I need to see how much is the actual discount, how much of the price of the camera is that 14% equal to. How much am I getting off of the price of the camera? That might be kind of hard. And if you need a review, 14% as a decimal is 0.14. So that's where the 0.14 came from, your Math 85. So let's solve this now. What's 1x minus 0.14x? And if you want to put that in your calculator, the number part, we can. So that would be 1 minus 0.14. And that would give me 0.86. So that was 1 minus 0.14, and that gave me 0.86. So this is 0.86x equals $18.06. So I combined these like terms, I subtracted them, and got 0.86x equals 18.06. And what is the last step I need to do? I need to divide both sides by 0.86, and we're going to need to do the calculator for that. So these cancel out, and let's see, back to the calculator, let's see what x equals. Okay, so I'm going to take 18.06 and I'm going to divide it by 0.86. I'm getting $21. So x is equal to 21. And the $21 means what? It tells you right here, this was the cost of the camera. Or the price of the camera. So the camera was $21. Okay. I'm going to let you try 11. I'm going to hit pause, so give it a try. See if you can set it up, write the equation, and then solve it, and we'll come back and check. Okay, I'm paused. I'm back to number 11. X is equal to the agent's monthly income. And how do we get the monthly income? Well, the agent makes 10% of the star's monthly income. So we just take 10%, which is 0.10 as a decimal, and we multiply that by the 63,000, because the star makes 63,000 in a month. And if we multiply the 10% or the 0.10 times that 63,000, we get X. So if you punch that in your calculator, like I just did, this 6,300 is what I got, and that's what the agent earns in a month. That's 10% of the star's income. So 6,300 is your answer for 11. And I hope you did get that. So we're done with 2-6. We are not doing 2-7. So next chapter would be chapter 3. So next video will be section 3.1.